You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The Houston Texans secured their lockdown cornerback agreement to a 3-year, $90 million deal with Derek Stingley Jr., including $63.5 million in new guarantees, a league source said Monday. The extension gives Stingley the highest annual contract for a cornerback in NFL history. Are the Texans moving in the right direction after a somewhat disappointing season?
Yeah, I'm cool with that move. You always got to retain the players that perform that you draft. Now, the only thing I question about the Texans this offseason is getting rid of Laramie Tunzel with already a questionable O-line outside of him. But in terms of the defense, yeah, you locked down one of the best corners in the league. And the whole quote of the highest paid quarterback ever NFL history, next year that's going to happen again. So it is what it is. So I don't take too much stock into that.
I think this isn't a bad move at all for the Texans. However, I'm worried I think they're letting Stephon go. I'm more worried, like FIFA was saying, about their offensive line. I know Doghouse punk ass wasn't he did all them posts about all these free agent moves. They mentioned the Bengals, but he made sure he mentioned this one. I think you need to worry about that offensive line, but that's like, again, 25 other teams can say the same thing. Main thing is more about the offensive coordinator that they got. They fired and they now replaced for CJ. I think CJ this could be a coming up on watch segment, Ken, as far as CJ Stroud. Just because in that division, it's not as they're the best team by default, as we can say, since they won the last 2 years. But if Tennessee could do the same thing and draft a quarterback and have a great season, and then we'll see something different as far as how that division plays out. But the Texans only won 10 games last year. There was only one game above the Bengals, so it wasn't like it was a overall phenomenal season following up his great rookie season. But I'm interested in seeing what other moves they are still going to make, especially coming up in this draft, because they again, like everybody else, they got to address the trenches. But this is a good move. I mean, you can't. Stingley's he was one of their top 5 picks. So again, they re-signing the players that they draft, but it's also more about looking forward, like how are they going to help CJ more?
Yeah, I agree. Stingley's a great defensive player. So yes, re-sign him. This got more to do, as Nick alluded to, with CJ Stroud. Like, he had a very mediocre sophomore season. And people after his freshman season were looking at him like, oh, you can be the guy that can you can cater to what we're bad at, and you can supersede that because you're that good of a quarterback. And I think the second season, we didn't see that. We saw somebody who was barely able to make up for the flaws that this team had. So this signing was good. And I wonder what they're going to do in this upcoming season for CJ Stroud to ensure that he continues to get better, because the Texans ain't really invested in that. And this is a weak division. I don't expect the Titans, the Colts, or the Jaguars to be good. They don't have to do a lot to hold on, but it seems like they ain't doing shit.
My thing is, exactly, it seems like they're somewhat complacent in a shitty division, which I guess is fine. But like I said, the Texans the Titans could get Cam Ward. And if Cam Ward clicks and starts hitting, because remember, Lou, last year going into the season, we were like, the Titans could be somewhat sneaky with some of the moves,
go to the playoffs.
Some of the moves that they were making. And if you look at some of their games, if their quarterback situation was any somewhat competent, they would have won a lot more games, at least over 500. So to me, it's like they could be, and as we're seeing in the last few years, rookie quarterbacks can come in and just take you to the playoffs out of nowhere from going from shit to shine. So
this is the absolute worst division in football. So if any team
can it's not. The NFC South, the Falcons, the Saints, and the Panthers, and all that shit. It's worse than this.
Okay, you're right. You might be right. But if the Titans get a good quarterback, they will be able to compete with the Texans, who are the best team in this division.
And you can,
I don't know what the coach. I don't know what the coach is doing. They debating on benching Anthony Richardson. Like I don't understand what's going on there. So this is a dumpster fire division, but I do agree with you. The NFC South is worse, but all you need is one good move to win this division. And the Texans are acting like since I got CJ Stroud, I'm good, and I don't think that's the case. If I'm the coach, I'm really trying to get like Russell Wilson or somebody.
And T-Law with Jacksonville could come back. T-Law can have a resurgence.
But that's the question: is Stingley really that good, or did he just pile up stats against
Trevor Lawrence?
Against no.
Is Trevor Lawrence that good? Is that what
he's talking about? The corner,
Stingley.
The corner that just got.
I think Stingley good.
I think he's
good. He's the third best.
He deserves what he got.
Yep, 100%.
He's just on a crappy team. Yeah,
okay.
His team just needs their quarterback that they paid a lot of money to, and they're going to pay a lot of money to, and draft high to be better. That's what he needs. Excuse me, but yeah, the Texans can win this division easily. Like this shouldn't be a thing to them. Ain't no other competition in this division.
Jalen, you got something to say? So you came back.
Not really. Just his NFC South take.
I know
he was his punk ass. His punk ass like, bro, your division trash, your team trash.
It is trash, nigga. I didn't say it wasn't trash. Did I not?
What you talking
for? The AFC South though. Because the
AFC,
you talking for? At least Bryce showed up at the end of the year. They got a quarterback. And your ass over here and came in for Michael Penix all fucking last year. So the fuck you talking about with the Falcons? That's at least three decent teams, nigga. AFC South don't even have those. But not decent. But I'm saying better than fucking the Jags, the Colts, and the Titans. Titans don't even have a quarterback right now. Colts don't know what the fuck they doing. So what the fuck you talking about?
Let's bet. We gonna bet $20 this upcoming season. Which division has the most wins between these two?
I bet.
We gonna bet, yeah. And
I
take Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App.
You think the NFC South? You think the AFC South can have more wins than the NFC South?
Yes.
What about the Bucks?
That's what I'm saying.
What about
it?
The Bucks, the best team out of all of those teams.
That's not saying much.
Let's go.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.